Hi, Deborah here. I just want to touch a bit on parental guidance in terms of your child's career. Now, for me personally, I have not or was not given the privilege to actually be guided as I grow, right? Or as I grew, I should say. All my life, I know that I had a knack for the entertainment field, right? Theater arts, visual arts, whichever field you want to put it in, right? And I have been on his side doing these things: dance, act, recently pick up the singing. And to me, it was too late. I start too late, right? And parents, I am just giving you advice in terms of not to end up like me, for your children not to end up like me, living your life in with no form of guidance or no form of thought of way what you want to be when you grow up, you know, right? And it's like I had nothing to say, it's just like you're watching persons with a vision and it's like you have none. That was me, right? Now I have studied, I have my bachelor's in elementary education, only because one of my real good friends, my sister, she knew what she wanted to be. And when we had finished secondary school and into university, she knew what she was going to study. Me, I didn't know. I just jumped on board what she was going to study, right, which was elementary education. I just jumped on board and happened to do that degree. Now, I don't shun it. I am not shunning it. I am actually good at what I do. But I would have been happier if I was doing something that is in me, to say my personality. It would have been happier for me to be doing what I wanted to do. But unfortunately, I had no guidance. So I went through this 4-year period studying. And now I am a teacher. Yes, I'm a damn good teacher at it. Anybody say anything different, something wrong with all of them, right? And I like what I do, but I prefer to do what's in my field, what is in me naturally, right? So what I'm saying is that if I had this guidance from young, if I had persons around me to influence me and tell me, I am seeing this in you, I am seeing that potential in you, then I would have been able to guide myself on or backtrack and say, they're making sense. Let me look at this field or let me look at that field, and I am able to move to suit. But instead, I ended up teaching, right? I act, as I said, I do these things on the side, as in the theater arts and stuff. But I would have preferred that this was my full drive, my full form of income, my full form of bringing the arts onto the world, right? But it's not late for me. I know that it's not late, but because you're going to see me out there in my full vigor, right? And you're gonna see. But it's not about me right now. It's about what you as parents can do. Now, my daughter at 7 years said she wants to be a hairdresser. Now, I was like, what? Because hairdressers are shunned technically in Trinidad and Tobago because it's not an upper class job, right? It's like down there. But at the end of the day, if you really look at it, them hairdressers and them making more money than me, that quote unquote have a good job, right? But at the end of the day, I didn't shun her. You know what? I was glad that she had a vision for herself. I was glad that she was able to identify what she wants to do. No, I bought a mannequin and etc., a mannequin head and whatnot for her, and she learned to cane, she learned to plait, she learned to do what she has to do. But at the end of the day, it's not her. So she's no longer into that field. At least she could have experimented and not as an adult think, okay, I could do hairdressing, I might like it, and then at the end of the day, it's unfruitful to her, and then she jumping from career to career, course to course, and it's not about her life, right? Parents, we need to know our children. We need to know our children and identify the skills within them. Some students, some children are naturally artistic. Some of them are not the natural, they have the knack for fashion. They are natural hairdressers, right? They naturally could do things. And we as parents need to identify these things within our children. And if we cannot identify these things, what would happen? They will be forced, based on the system, they will be forced to do something that they're not too sure, 100% sure that they can do it. We need to step up, identify and invest. My 5-year-old in church, he beating them, cheering them. You could ask anybody who knows my son. He beats them, cheering them like mad, and everybody go be like, that's a little drama, that's a little drama. I can't see my son beating on everything. He breaking my mug on them home, breaking the stool on them home, breaking everything because he beating on them. I can watch him have a knack for something, a love for something, and not buy a drum set for him. Come on, we need to feed the right things into our children. Feed the right things. You plant the seed and look how it's going to flourish in the end. Look at the tree that is going to be grown, right? We invest into our children now, and in the future, you know, we could just back and say, yes, I planted that seed and now I'm benefiting. I can benefit as a mother and say, yes, this is what I want for my child. Parents, invest in your child. Observe what they love, what they can do naturally, right? For me, as a person, I am a lot in one, and these are natural things that I have. If I had actually go and study these things, right, the hairdressing and all them kind of stuff, I don't need to go by hairdressers because I sit and I do these things in my hair for myself, right? So I'm not just in the visual arts or the performing arts. I can do hair, but I don't do these things because that is not a part of me that I like much. But at the end of the day, parents, invest in what your child could do. Don't force them into the academics. Yes, they need it. But at the end of the day, on his side, take them, send them out of course, send them on YouTube, right? Let them learn or develop their skills that they have. It will benefit them in the end. At least if they don't like a certain part that they have stronger innate skills that could come out, and it will benefit. Parents, too many children are being stifled in what we want them to do. We lived our life. We didn't live it how we wanted it to go. But we cannot force what we didn't get onto our children. So parents, this is our next step also. Do not force what you want on your children. They have their own life to live. Let them experience what they like. Stop forcing our lives onto them. We might have wanted to be a big singer, right? And we could not have done it, but we forcing it on each child. The child can't damn sing. They can't sing, but we forcing it on them, right? So at the end of the day, right, parents, feed the skill that is in them and not what we want from them. We want the good for them, but you also need to look at what your child can do, what they are able to do, and how they can grow and develop and perfect it, right? So Deborah here again. Much love, much peace. Out.